Hi everyone, blessings and welcome. I am Drasmin. This is Dragom Oracle, opening circle now into which I step into, free of ego, thought, and emotion, to be a clear channel for the messages that wish to come through in accordance with the will of the utmost high for the benefit of all beings and their highest excellence. Welcoming you into the sacred circle. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Oh my goodness. It has been a hot minute since I recorded a reading for y'all. So much has happened since I last recorded. I honestly don't remember the last time I recorded a video for y'all. It's been at least a week, if not longer. I have moved into my new space. It is a temporary situation, and yet I'm here for the next few months, so I'm really grateful to have landed. And I feel like this is the collective energy right now. It's like we're all just starting to land. We're all just starting to like feel the new year kicking in. You know, we're starting to prepare for the coming out of Mercury retrograde, which is a week away. But I feel like this is the collective energy right now. We're all landing. We're all just now recalibrating into the new rhythms of what has transpired over the last few months. I've gone through incredible changes, in the last week and a half. I became an international best-selling author overnight when Shadow Alchemy came out on August 8th. It became an international bestseller on day one, on launch day, and I sold out of every single signed and personalized copy that I received from the publisher. And there are more copies on their way. They should be arriving today. So if you're interested in a signed and personalized copy of Shadow Alchemy, check out the details in the description box below and head to my online alchemy market, where I also have a lot of other wonderful offerings for you. Downloadable content, self-paced courses and guides for empowerment and shadow work, eco-friendly t-shirts. I'm not wearing one today. Mine's in the laundry right now. I'm going to be putting more things up there over the next few weeks as I continue settling into my new space, and lots of other goodies. So go check it out. If you're not signed up for my newsletter, I invite you to do so, as I'm going to start getting more regular with my newsletter again after almost a year of being away from newsletters. I just sent out one earlier this week, and there was a delicious coupon in there for the Shadow Alchemy book. So, stay connected on newsletter, because I do send out coupons and gifts to you on occasion, and then you get birthday specials and lots of other yumminess. I also wanted to share that in less than a week from today, I am going to be a co-opening ceremony for a 4-day global world summit with Awakening Academy, and I'm also going to be speaking on several panels on mind, heart, body, coherence and connection, as well as on a panel with sisters talking about divine feminine, woman empowerment, sister leadership, and things of that nature. So tickets start at $5, y'all. Like $5 is nothing for this incredible event of just power. If you're seeking more authentic relating, more loving empowerment, more soul nourishment, I invite you to join me and check it out, all right? You're going to see me, and you're going to see 48 other visionaries from around the world sharing our wisdoms and insights. So details for that is in the description box below. I am giving away a ticket for this event, a $5 ticket. So if you're interested, put an emoji and the word summit in the comments, and I will randomly select one of you to receive a gift of a free ticket, and that includes a week-long replay access to this summit. All right, so get on it, because I'm doing this giveaway. I'm also inviting you to connect with me on Facebook. My Facebook page is Drasmin, Trauma Informed Empowerment, as that is where all of my events and things get posted first, and sometimes I'm not able to get my newsletter out in time because I'm still a one-woman team. That's going to be changing over the next few months. I'm still like it's resettling into my home, but there's going to be a lot of changes over the next few months. So thank you for your presence. Thank you everyone who is returning. Thank you for your continued support and love and presence. So deeply, 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 deeply received. Thank you everyone who is new. Welcome. I am Drasmin. I am many things in this human experience. Ultimately, I am in this human experience with all of you. I'm a quantum alchemist, an ascension medium, a spiritual artist, and lots of other things. So if you're wanting to know more about me, all of my information, how to connect with me, what I offer, all the good, juicy goodness is in the description box below. Now, I want to dive into today's reading because this is a very special energy that we are going to be tapping into, and we're going to look at what blessings are coming in. And what am I talking about, y'all? I am talking about the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction happening on 420. 420, smoke up. If y'all know, your girl loves cannabis. Watch out, algorithm. I did not say the word. I said cannabis. So if y'all want to send me, yummy, smokable, herbalicious goodies in the mail, I'm going to figure out a P.O. box soon, but you could still send me donations anyway to stock up on 420 and really anytime. But I'm excited for 420, not only because it is Smoke It Day, but also because Jupiter and Uranus conjuncts mean they link up in the same sign and degree. They're linking up in the sign of Taurus. Okay, this is a really important alignment. I'm going to talk about this why in just a moment. Okay, so Jupiter and Uranus, they're coming conjunct on April 20 at 10:27 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which I believe is 7:27 Pacific Standard Time. I'm not really sure. But the last time Jupiter and Uranus, that alignment happened was 14 years ago, okay? And the next time that's going to happen is in 2037. So this is an energy that happens every 14 years, and it really affects us for that 14-year period, So right now we're in this moment of recalibration because we just wrapped up a lot of major cycles with the total solar eclipse that came through. And I talked a little bit about this in previous readings. So if you've been with me for a good hot minute and you've been following my videos, you already know, honey. You already know. All right. But coming back to this conjunction, this conjunction happens every 24 years. But the last time that Jupiter and Uranus were in the sign of Taurus was in 1941, okay? Do the math, y'all. I don't have the brain right now to do the math of how many years ago. But it's in Taurus, and Taurus is the first earth sign, okay? So Taurus is about grounding, anchoring, getting into the physical body, getting into the structure, getting into the stability, getting into the making it tangible and real and functional and also pleasureful, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, and Venus rules our love and our sensuality and our money, honey. Okay, so Jupiter and Uranus conjunction. Now, what does this mean? Break it down. Jupiter, planet of expansion. Uranus, planet of rebellion. Jupiter, expansion. Uranus, rebellion. You got expansion and rebellion. What do you get in the sign of Taurus, in the sign of like our sensuality, our pleasure, our home, our routine? We are talking about a significant personal and global shift in perspective. Okay, we are talking about a transformation that is going to push us out of our comfort zones. Okay, and many of us, especially as highly sensitives, I'm speaking for myself, and many of you I know are highly sensitives out here, and some of my sisters in my inner circle, some of my clients, we've all been feeling this energy of fuck, like I'm just trying to get shit done, and it's just like this isn't working, or I keep getting rejected or redirected. I'm big into words, so rejection is redirection. So we've been feeling this energy, and now, okay, Uranus is going to prompt us. It's going to push us. It's going to booty kick us to grow in areas such as relationships and finances, even if we're not ready. Okay, it's like this is go time. Okay. However, Jupiter's presence ensures good fortune as long as we proceed at a comfortable pace, avoid impulsivity, take aligned action. Okay. So this transit is going to have a lot of people reflecting on what the fuck are you doing with your life, and it's also simultaneously going to empower you to begin to make those micro shifts away from that daily grind mindset, from the hustle, from the oh god, it's so hard to like take care of myself, and oh, it's so difficult to like get everything done that I want to do because there's just not enough hours in a day. You know, it's going to shift that mindset into a focus for more well balanced and relaxation based lifestyle. Okay, because if we are not personally centered and grounded, if we are not nourished, if we are not aligned with our own divinity, then how can our lives truly be, right? If you are not connected with your body and what your body needs physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, creatively, monetarily, in connection, right? Like, are you really living? Okay, and that's the question that this energy is bringing up. That's the whole point of the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction. And I love that it happens every 14 years because 14 is the number of divine balance. Okay, so every 14 years, the stars align to help us, to bring us that checkpoint of like, hey, are you really balanced in your life? And how can you be more balanced? Here is your insight. Okay, so right now doors are closing, yet when one door closes, another one opens. Okay, trust that everything is happening for your highest and best good. Okay, embrace the unfamiliar. I've been saying this for a few weeks, y'all, and I'm gonna keep saying this. This year is the year of becoming comfortable with the uncomfortable. We are literally moving away from the Piscean timeline that we've been in for many years into this Aquarian timeline. Okay, so it's like the ego does not like being shaken up. Okay, because the ego thrives in familiarity and in comfortability that doesn't push it to grow. Yet change is the only constant, right? We cannot expect things to stay the same forever, and we cannot stay the same forever. So this is a time to embrace that unfamiliar and take those steps towards implementing significant changes in your life in the daily little steps. You know, one thing that I am very devoted to, and I will be talking about this more in my panel, I've talked about this before, but I am devoted to breath. And those small choices, those little steps in everyday life. Okay, like it's good to plan and dream big. Like your girl has big dreams and big visions. Okay, I am now a twice published author, but it did not happen overnight. Okay, it's been like 10 years of journaling, of writing, of just showing up at the fucking desk even if I didn't write. It's about creating that muscle of discipline. Okay, I have alchemized horrific trauma, but it's been those little steps every day, showing up, pushing through. I've come here and done and shared videos when I am just navigating waves of pain, but the divine is like, you gotta get these messages out, Drasmin. And I showed up, right? So it's about showing up. Breath, one breath leads to the next breath. Leads to the next breath. It's all about that one breath at a time, honey bunny. It's all about those little steps. It's all about those small choices in everyday life that can quantum shift your reality because you are choosing to take responsibility for yourself. You are choosing to take responsibility for your thoughts. You are choosing to take responsibility for your emotions. You are choosing to take responsibility for your physical body. You are recognizing that if you don't eat right, okay, if you've got a shitty attitude about cooking and about making food, this is your time to correct that relationship with how you address food and water in your everyday life, okay? Because what you put out is what you're gonna get back. And in my 10 plus years of working with clients, the biggest stumbling block and hindrance that I have encountered again and again is this disconnect to personal wellness. Many people, they just want to get into the God realm and they want to channel their gifts and they want to be of service. Getting your Reiki certification does not make you a Reiki master. Getting your Reiki level 1, 2, 3 certification in a single awakening does not make you a Reiki master. Okay? A Reiki master comes from years of embodiment, of internal practice, of doing your own work. So stop going out and offering gifts and teachings that you don't have an integrated understanding and awareness of about. All right. If you are out there doing healing work for others, but your physical fitness, your mental state of being, your emotional care, your sense of sovereignty and embodiment is not in alignment, you are creating more karma for yourself. And that timeline of disassociation is collapsing. Okay, you are not going to be able to show up in service to your community, to your passion projects, to your dream, to your education, to whatever it is that's going on externally if you are not taking care of yourself. If you're just chugging coffee to get through the day and smoking weed and or just like throwing microwave dinners in the oven, or not really taking care of your body, that's what you're going to get back. You're going to just feel tired and sluggish, and you're just going to keep watching life pass you by. But that's because you are making those choices to not be empowered and be responsible for yourself. It's time to check in and look at our relationship with ourselves. And that's what that Uranus energy is about. Uranus is that inner rebellion. Uranus is about shaking up. It's about that inner revolution. It's about, Uranus is that catalyst of change, okay? And Jupiter is about expanding. So it's like if we want to expand externally, we got to make sure that our vessels, our physical vessels are strong, are hydrated, it's nourished, it's, supported with meditation, with affirmations, like what kind of music are you listening to? What kind of people are you surrounding yourself with? Okay? Surround yourself with people that encourage and motivate you in a loving, empowering way to be better, to be your better self, to step in. If you're having a hard time breaking the thought patterns and the loops, okay, how devoted are you to seeking a spiritual guide like myself or someone else, or a counselor, or psychological counselor, or whoever you gravitate towards to help you shift that? The Jupiter in Uranus in Taurus transit, the key medicine that is bringing for the collective over the next 14 years is devotion to self. Because the highest service that we can offer to our world is devotion to self. Because when we are devoted to self, we become the embodiment of the highest excellence. We automatically radiate our truth. We don't have to preach and convince anyone of anything. I was having a conversation with someone, I think in the last week or something, and they were sharing their opinions about, something that was going on in their life. And then they looked at me and they're like, well, what about you? What do you got to say to convince me otherwise? And I just cut that out. I was like, number one, I'm not here to convince you about anything. Number two, my opinion was an ask. So if you'd like my opinion, you can ask me my opinion. And they didn't ask me my opinion because they weren't interested in my opinion. And that's okay, right? So recognize that it is not your job to convince anyone of anything. If somebody isn't doing their work and they're not in that frequency that you're in and you need to cut those people out, that's just what's going to be. Because either you do it or it's going to be done for you. Okay, the more you focus on yourself, all of this outer stuff is just going to fall away because you are so rooted in your truth. You are so anchored in your sovereignty. You are so empowered in your radiance that what doesn't align won't stick around. Okay, that is just the law of attraction, people. Okay, there's a lot of these manifestation teachers out there that talk about the law of attraction, and they, you know, a lot of these teachers, they have a lot of valuable insight. But the commonality that I've noticed with a lot of these teachers is they focus on the external practices, the visualization, the affirmations, the writing, the, you know, chanting, the tones. But a lot of these teachers are not talking about the integrated awareness and embodiment that comes by eating right, by drinking water, by meditating regularly, by going out to nature. Okay? So the Jupiter and Uranus in transit in Taurus is highlighting devotion to self and how that is mirrored and reflected and returned in and by and through the outer world. All right? So, a little bit about the Jupiter and Uranus transit. Oh my goodness, I just dropped all these cards, y'all. Hold on. So as I was meditating today on these energies, I was guided to pull out the Reiki Oracle deck. And wow, that was like a horrible way to show that to you. This is what the deck looks like. Okay, I found this deck at this like really like obscure little pop-up market. I was like visiting Arizona, and I was invited out with some friends. And they're like, "Oh, we're gonna go check out this market. Do you want to check it out?" I was like, "Sure." And I found this deck there, and I've never seen this deck in a store anywhere. So I feel really blessed. I got this deck like, I don't know, 6-7 years ago, but it's asking to be shared more now. That I've integrated and received the Reiki symbols and the teachings of this deck. You know, I've been practicing Reiki for almost a decade now, so, and I have lifetimes of being an energy master, so I do consider myself a Reiki master. All right. Okay. Anyway, let's look at what is one blessing. There it is. Oh, look. Are we going to use these? No. Okay, let's try again. I need to uncross my legs. Yeah. Uncross my legs, ground that energy in. All right, let's look at what is one blessing wanting to come through this Jupiter-Uranus 420 celebration for the upliftment of humanity. Please and thank you. Light. Wow. Light. Okay, this is the card. This is the collective blessing. Light, illumination. Okay, illumination of your radiance, illumination of your brilliance, illumination of your sovereignty, illumination of your bullshit that you're still attached to, illumination of your denial, illumination of your strength, illumination of your gifts. Like the light, when the light comes in, it is going to shine on everything. It's going to shine on all those little treasures you have. And it's going to also show you all the little cobwebs you got to take care of. Okay, all those little bugs are going to start skittering around. And the other thing that I'm also being drawn to and is coming through is the light is awakening within you. And the more you shine bright, the moths are going to come, right? So use discernment on who you allow into your energy field. And I've definitely experienced this over the last week. And I literally just wrote a post on my Facebook page about this quote unquote entitlement, right? When you shine your light, then all of these moths, all of these other people and old past situations that weren't there for you when you really needed them, they're going to pop up in your life, be like, hey, what's going on? You're like, excuse me, where the fuck were you when I needed you? So be mindful of who you are allowing in your energy field. Okay, ultimately you have free will. If you want to give someone a second chance because they're showing up and they're right with themselves and with God, Goddess, you have that choice, right? That's your free will. But if someone isn't showing up right, bye boy, bye girl. Okay, so light is the gift that is coming through. You are shining more in your light. Wow, I love that. I love that for all of us. All right, so now I'm gonna pull some cards. 11:11 on the clock, as I freaking say that. Okay, 11:11. Let's rein in those blessings. 11:11. Oh yes, thank you, heaven. Bless up, divinity. I am the divinity that you see. The divinity that you see is me, you, and all around you and me. Yes, 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 yes. Aho, 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 aho. Bless, 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 bless. Activating and anchoring that light frequency for you, beloved one. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you for receiving that. To receive, all you have to do is say yes and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Anchor into the body. Inhale and anchor into the body. Inhale, open, soften, sweeten. Exhale, dropping into the body. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. All right. Now we're going to pull some cards for each sign of the zodiac. So we're going to start with getting a blessing for each of the elemental from the Reiki deck. And then we're going to just pull some cards for each of the signs. All right, y'all? Okay, so let's see. Let's start with air. Okay, air. Discipline. Shit. Air signs. Discipline. I was just talking about devotion, y'all, and discipline is the foundation stone for your highest and best unfolding. And in my experience with air signs, discipline is difficult because you all are airy. You all want to be up, floating around, flying in the air, you know, just like sharing your light and your goodness. Air loves to just be everywhere, and that's a beautiful gift that you have. Air medicines, air signs are some of the most beautiful. I mean, all of y'all are beautiful. But air, you know, air is very much everywhere. And the gift and the medicine and the guidance and the blessing that's coming through for you during this transit is discipline, okay? So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, discipline is activating for you. So breathe in and out. 2 more breaths to receive this blessing. Inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale and exhale. Beautiful. All right, so air, we're going to put that right there. Shall I pull all of the elementals right now? Yes, okay. All right, so let's go to fire. Okay, fire. Introspection. All right, so Aries, Leo, Sag, okay? This Jupiter-Uranus transit is going to make you think real deep about what you are doing in your life and why, okay? Like you are going to come into greater alignment of your what, your how, and your why, which is really beautiful, right? Because you ultimately, you know, that's really what mind, heart, body connection is all about. It's about your what, your body, your how, your mind, and your why, your heart, working in alignment with each other. So fire signs, introspection, receive this blessing and breathe 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. 1 more inhale, receive this blessing. Exhale, ground it into the body. Beautiful. All right, so we got introspection for fire. All right. Now, next we're going to look at water. What is the blessing coming through for water? Okay, this one. We got union, okay? So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, you're coming into deeper union with yourself, okay? You're coming into deeper union with your masculine and feminine energies. You're coming into deeper union with your light and shadow aspects. You are coming into greater alignment with what it means to be whole, okay? And for some of you, okay, this might also mean a union in an external way, right, with another being, okay? So take that if that resonates. Yet whenever I see the union card, you know, I see this as a card of coming into greater wholeness within self. Okay, so union, water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, breathe in, inhale, 3 breaths, inhale, and exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you for receiving that. All right. Last and certainly not least, earth signs. All right. What's going on, earth signs? So, earth signs, what's the blessing coming in for Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn? Purification. This card did fall out earlier as I was shuffling, so double confirmation. So earth signs, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, it's like what the first message that I got was karmic absolution. Like you are getting an opportunity to just completely start over, okay? And that doesn't mean that, you know, you're losing everything from your past. I mean, some of you might. Lord knows that your girl has quote unquote lost a lot of my old life in this shift that I've been in for the last few months and now recalibrating into, okay? Like purification is talking about an opportunity for just a new beginning, okay? You're like being purified, you're being cleansed, you're being sanctified, you're being anointed by the utmost high to initiate, you know, your new life, your new passion project, a new relationship, whatever it might be. It's like you are being given this blessing through this alignment to receive this blessing and say, I accept, and anchor your legacy of empowerment and sovereignty and grace and beauty and love. Isn't that amazing? So let's take 3 breaths and receive that. Inhale. And exhale. One more inhale. And exhale. Last inhale. And exhale. Beautiful. Thank you, earth signs. All right. So that is the overall message that I have for the Jupiter and Uranus transit happening in Taurus. I will do a deeper dive reading into each of the 12 signs of the zodiac in a separate video so that this video stays nice and short and easy to access for all of you. Thank you again so much for joining me today. Thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your shares, subscribes. If you're new and my messages resonate with you, I invite you to like, follow, share, subscribe. It really helps my channel grow. It helps feed that algorithm. I am working with this online medium and gets the messages out for others out there. And if you're interested in more of what I have to offer and my gifts and all my other goodies that I have to share with you, all of the details for how to connect with me and what I got going on is in the description box below. So I send you all love and blessings. Have an empowering, gentle, and nourishing 420, and I'll see you again soon. Blessings.